Hello, 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 everybody. I was waiting just a second. There was like a really loud procession of trucks going by, so I apologize. I know I'm maybe a minute late getting on and getting started, but yay, welcome to another Facebook Friday, Facebook Live. And oh my gosh, what is today? Today is June 1st. And what does that mean? I already have it buried, but here. What does that mean? The new annual catalog is live right now, today, June 1st. We can order anything we want out of this fabulous 240-page catalog. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite pictures. If you guys haven't had a chance to flip through, oh my gosh, I love all of that ribbon. Hi, Wendy. Good morning. How are you? I look at that and I'm like, I want my ribbon rack to look just like that. Oh my gosh, all those beautiful, fun, gorgeous, bright, yummy colors. Lots of new ones too, right? I know we've kind of talked about new colors, but I'm just taking a quick glance. I'm gonna order one of every single bolt of these ribbons because that is my favorite. Before I do much else, you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of new ribbon. We were able to order a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked. So woohoo, awesome. Yay, it's a great, great day, June 1st. So Wendy, have you put another order in yet today? I'm waiting because actually, we have the new catalog kickoff and buy one, get one free event down at the studio later on today. So from 4 to 7 today on Friday, and then tomorrow, hi Deb, good morning, and then tomorrow on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So if you don't have a new annual catalog yet, make sure you come down to the stamp studio. You can pick up your new annual catalog. Hi Alice, good morning from Massachusetts. Oh, Brian said no until July. Okay, that's all right. You can still come hang out with me and play with new stuff. I've got some fun new stuff to show everybody. Yeah, so you can still come do the make and takes if you would like. Let's see, I've already jumped way off tangent. Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought already. And I closed all the windows in the house. I don't have air conditioning. And so I have this ceiling fan going over there, but it's not really keeping me very cool. But like I said, there were so many cars going by and it was really loud, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand it. We'll see. If I get too overheated, I'm going to have to go open those windows back up again because I already feel like it's really warm in here. So anyway, but yeah, awesome day, June 1st. So what else has been going on? Oh my goodness. This is always if you have kids in school, this is the craziest time of year. So, but I do have to tell you, so last night, Cade, who's a freshman at the high school here in Alma, they had their honors night last night, and we got an invitation in the mail, and I was like, well, I don't know why, he's only a freshman, why are we getting an invitation? So then, because my sister has a sophomore, I'm like, well, I had to ask her, because she's been through all this stuff before. Because I was like, well, maybe every freshman gets invited just so you can see how awesome these kids are and aspire to be like them by the time you get through high school. But she said, no, not everybody gets invited. So I'm like, okay, I guess we really better go. So this is what we came home with. It's backwards, of course, but so Cade Frillici, it's a certificate of award, it says, in recognition of your high standard of excellence in Freshman Academic Achievement Award. So basically anybody that had, I think it was a 3.5 or higher, was invited, and there were I think over 60 kids. So we do not have very large classes here in Alma. I want to say, and I could be wrong, but maybe 150 to 200 kids in each class. So I would say about a third of the kids in his class were invited last night to come, because that's what they kind of joked. They said, okay, folks, sit back. We got a long list of names to recognize for this Freshman Academic Achievement Award. But I thought that was really cool. So that was one thing that's been going on. And then, well, today they have a half day that of course ends at 11:30. I'm like, okay, you guys have to find a ride home from school because I'm here doing Facebook Live right now, right? So that's taken care of. Everybody's good. What else? We have, well, this is kind of fun. Field day, that fun outdoor activity kind of a day. It's the last field day for Lily, my daughter, who's an 8th grader, the last one ever. And I always like to go and help, run one of the games or whatever. So I'm realizing, you know what, next Monday is my last field day too, because I won't have any more kids in middle school. Once you get to high school, they don't have those fun field days any longer. So that's kind of a bummer, but anyway, I think it's supposed to be good weather, so that'll be awesome. And then we have recital next weekend. Actually, next Friday is the kids' last day of school. What is Wendy saying? Oh, that's a big class. Oh, in St. Louis, they have between 80 and 96 students. Oh yeah, it's huge. This is a huge class over here. It's funny because I have a friend that lives in Canton, like Plymouth, Canton area, down kind of near Detroit, Ann Arbor. And I think, did she say they have 2,000 kids in their school? Alma College down the road is smaller than her high school. I'm I cannot imagine that. I went to a huge university. That was totally different, but this, I don't know, high school, I think it's kind of nice to have a smaller school, maybe a little more personal time. So anyway, it is whatever it is, right? But what else? Oh my gosh, yeah, last day of school next Friday. I cannot believe it. And then summer, whoa, someone flipped the switch and summer happened around here because it is still hot these days. I think it's going to cool down a little bit, but yeah, that's too many kids. I know, I kind of think so too. She did really well. She actually, this friend of mine's daughter applied to Harvard and she got on the waiting list. I think she did get in, but then she actually decided to go to University of Michigan. But I was like, oh my gosh, Madeline applying to Harvard. So even though it's a big school, I guess it still worked out okay for her. So that was awesome. Lots of opportunities at a big school though too. So that's one good thing about it. Yeah, so oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a little bit overwhelmed with everything going on, kids end of year kind of stuff. It's always this crazy busy time. Thanks, Alice, for sharing. I appreciate that. Because you know what I'm realizing, I'm glad that you do that too, because, and maybe everybody that shares wants to do that, because it must be the way people's profiles are set up. Sometimes I can see that it might tell me, 10 people shared, but I'll only see 6 names, and the other 4 people, I think it's their privacy settings, so I can't see that they actually shared. So I'm trusting then that you actually comment when you share too. So that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. So yeah, maybe make a quick comment that you did share, like Alice did right there, just so I know for sure, and I make sure to get your name in that drawing. So yeah, so why don't we go ahead, let's do our first drawing, right? We got to get right into things. There's so much good stuff to show today. So that first drawing was for, this was that sampler of the In Color ribbon. Thanks, Alice. Yeah, you've done a good job of that, so I appreciate that. But I thought while you said that, I would mention that to others, because I don't know if everybody knows that. So, but yeah, okay, so here's our In Color ribbon. You got 1 entry into the drawing if you commented, and then 3 entries if you shared the video and commented about the video when you shared it. So we had bunches of entries. I've got my little paper pumpkin trash bag here as usual. We're gonna shake all of these names around. I see, it's funny, I live near one of the schools, and so I see lots of kids walking by because they're all, it's past 11:30, right, since I started. So they're all getting out of school, go enjoy this beautiful Friday afternoon. Okay, so here's the name. It is, Miss Kim Klein. So she's in our Inkspired Stampers group. Kim, that's not really showing up very well. Ooh, there's a bad glare. Anyway, Kim, you won the sampler pack of the new 2018-20 In Color ribbon, the Grow Grain ribbon. So I think she's coming down to the studio today or tomorrow for that new catalog kickoff. So Kim, I will have your ribbon for you down at the studio. And who knows, maybe you won't even have a chance to watch this before I surprise you with your ribbon winning. So awesome, I will have that for you at the studio, Kim. Congratulations. So this week, we are going to give away, I'm trying to make sure, yep. So do you guys, it was just last week we used these, yeah, because I accidentally, so these are, thanks Alice, that's nice of you. These are the faceted dots. So these were those really pretty, so they kind of, I think they are like the shape of our rhinestones in 3 different sizes, but they're in colors. So do you guys remember last week? Because these 2 bottom rows I think look a lot like they're both black, but the bottom one was black and the one above it is Blackberry Bliss. Hi Tammy, good morning. And then this is the Grapefruit Grove and Mint Macaron. So, and then the medium and small ones and all those sizes. But do you guys remember last week when I was making that card and I wanted to use some of, I think it was the small black faceted dots. Yeah, faceted dots they're called. And I accidentally used the ones above them, which are the Blackberry Bliss, but you can't really even tell. So, you know, it wasn't really a big deal. So you can make those kind of go either way. But so yeah, this is what we're giving away, the faceted dots, a package of the faceted dots, 1 entry into the drawing for commenting, and then 3 entries into the drawing if you share the video, but make sure you comment something, you know, to entice someone to watch the video too, right, is the idea. So that's what the drawing will be for next week, are those awesome new faceted dots. Okay. All right, what else do we have going on? Oh, okay, so I am doing a fun promotion called, you guys aren't really gonna be able to see this. Well, kind of. Here, I'll be putting flyers in orders, and I'll be putting this online. So it's called the Super Summer Giveaway. It starts today, and this is the idea. We are basically just doing an awesome promotion all summer long that you earn entries into a drawing to win fabulous prizes at the end of the summer. I'll probably do the drawing at the very beginning of September, and I'll have a bunch of, so at that point we will have holiday catalog product. So I'll be drawing names in September for entries that you have gotten into this drawing all summer long, and we'll be giving away a bunch of awesome new product from that holiday catalog in September, which we're not even really thinking about because I am not wishing the summer away. But for now, okay, this is how you get entries into the Super Summer Giveaway drawing, okay? You get 1 entry for each event that you attend at the Stamp Studio. You get 2 entries for every $50 you spend. Now that can be if you come to a class and spend the $50, or if you put in an online order. So those online orders are just gonna get a ton of free stuff if your name gets drawn, right? You also get, this is a fun one, you get 2 entries each time you post a picture of a project like the one that I make during that week's Facebook Live video. If you kind of case it, do something similar. Shoot, I got a text. I got to move that. That drives me crazy. Yeah, but anyway, so that 2 entries into the drawing every time you post a picture like, of a project like I demoed on this week's Facebook Live video to our Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio Facebook group. So that, because I want to get more kind of sharing and participation, and I thought that'll be a fun way to do that. So anytime I see you post a picture of a project to our Facebook group that kind of is similar to what I demonstrated, either you use the same stamp set, you use the same designer series paper, the same card layout, whatever it is, and just reference, hey, I loved, you know, the project that Amy demonstrated on Facebook Live, here's my take on it, and then put your picture up there. And you guys know, all you have to do, just take a picture with your phone. There's that little arrow button and you can upload it right to Facebook. Now, when you click on Facebook, I think it automatically goes to your personal profile. So there should be like a little drop down arrow kind of a thing in the corner. And if you click on that, then you can click on, instead of like on your timeline, post it to a group, and then you search the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio Facebook group. So if you guys don't know how to post it, that's the easiest way to do it. Just take a quick picture with your phone. You don't have to edit, just pop it on there. I just want people to see, you know, probably you'll have some new product that you're playing with, and I want people to see what you guys are up to with that. And so it's fun to share, and we're nosy, like we kind of like to know what everybody else is up to, right? Plus it's inspiration for other people too, if maybe they're kind of stuck. You know, have a stamp set, don't know what to do with it, kind of a thing. So, okay, yeah, so long-winded way, 2 entries into the drawing all summer long, okay? 2 entries also if you bring a new guest to class, to the Stamp Studio. 3 entries if you join a club. That includes the Simple Beautiful Card Club, the Scrapbook Club, the To-Go Kit Club, Paper Pumpkin, or the In Color Club. And In Color Club, I should give you guys a quick little bit of some detail on that. Basically, the idea is with In Color Club, and we can do this, I can ship this to you. So if you're not local to me and you want to participate, we'll work that out. I'll probably just do it the priority mail, $7 shipping each month to you. And like if you're already doing something else, maybe I can just put it all together so that there's no additional shipping charge. So we'll work that out. But here's the idea. So In Color Club, basically what that means is, so there are those 5 different colors. I'm going going to get the ribbon because that's all I have to show you, because I forgot. I wasn't really thinking about talking about this today, but it makes good sense. So say for the first month, you are going to get Lovely lipstick. So basically you get all the product in our Lovely lipstick color. So all the product means you get a pack of cardstock, you get the ink pad, you get the ink refill, you get the marker, and you get the full bolt, so 10 yards of the matching Lovely lipstick ribbon. It's $35 per month, and it's gonna go for 5 months, because then you'll get each of these 5 colors, 1 per month. Plus 1 month you're the hostess of the In Color Club. It's just a product-based club, no projects or anything that we're making. You don't have to come to class and do anything. But 1 month you're the hostess, and you get $15 in free merchandise, and you get the In Color embellishments that month too. So that's an awesome way, kind of on a budget. You know, you spend $35 a month and you basically end up after 5 months, you have all the product in all of our In Colors. So, and if you do that, if you join that club, then you get 3 entries into the Super Summer Giveaway drawing, right? If you buy the starter kit, you get 5 entries into the Super Summer Giveaway drawing. And then you also get another 5 entries if you hold a private party or class. And I love to do those down at the stamp studio, because then you don't have to worry about cleaning up your house or your dogs and cats and husband, kids, whatever. And basically we can work out a time that's convenient for you. Just invite some friends, we'll come, hang out, play with a bunch of new product from the catalog, and you get 5 entries into the Super Summer Giveaway drawing. So that is those are the details on the Super Summer Giveaway drawing, okay? And like I said, we will be doing the drawing at the beginning of September, so you have all of June, July, and August. Any of the things that you do, you'll get entries into the drawing for that. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, huh? Oh, okay, you know me, I always have to give the shouts out to anybody in our Inkspired Stampers group, in our downline group. So Mary Nyhouse, she just reached what's called qualified recruit status. So she now has $900 in sales. She just bought the starter kit back in February or March. I think it was March. So yeah, she's been doing really, really well. So yay, she gets to qualified recruit status. And when she does that, when she's in our Inkspired Stampers group, she gets a charm for her either charm necklace or keychain. She actually, it's a little bit backwards, she'll receive that necklace or keychain when she actually promotes to Bronze Elite, which is at $1,800 in sales. So I usually keep that little flower for her. So Mary, if you're listening, let me know what color flower you'd like, and I can email you a picture of all the different colors. So you get a flower charm for your necklace or keychain, and then she also gets $25 in free product from me. So I feel like I've had so many people like promoting and things. I'm just like I'm giving like hundreds of dollars in product away lately. So if you think about, if you want to get that starter kit, we're a great group to be a part of, because we have lots of fun at our group gatherings and on our other Inkspired Stampers Facebook group page. And then you always get lots of awesome free stuff from me too, because that's what I like to do, is say thank you to everybody in my downline. So congratulations to Mary. Woo, woo, woo. And let's see. Oh, okay. So this was kind of one of those off weeks. There wasn't anybody that put an online order in last week. I know it's kind of like most everybody has gotten everything that they want out of the annual catalog already probably, so there weren't any online orders, so I don't have to draw for those free cards that I was going to give away, so that's all right. I have an awesome prize this week to give away for that online order. So I have a new host code. I'm going to give that to you guys in just a little bit, so make sure you use the new host code. And then if you put that online order in of at least $30, your name is going to go in the drawing to win. This is the 2018-20 In Color Designer Series paper pack. So I know I showed you guys this a couple weeks ago on Facebook Live when we opened up my package of goodies, but I want you guys to see it again. So in all of our In Colors, so there is the blueberry bushel. We'll start with this way. So they've got the stripes and the polka dots, and then more stripes and polka dots. So that is the Grapefruit Grove, the Pineapple Punch, the Lovely Lipstick, I want to say Garden Green, but that's not it, Call Me Clover, and then the Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so your name goes in the drawing to win this pack of Designer Series paper if you put that online order in this week. And then you also always get the projects that I demonstrate. So even if you don't win the designer paper, you will get the projects that I'm going to demonstrate this week too. So I will give you that host code in just a little bit when we flip the camera down. Okay, let's see. Oh, and just make sure those online orders need to be in by next Wednesday, June 6th at midnight, okay? Oh my gosh, this annual catalog. I am just totally, right, I showed you guys this earlier. I'm just so excited because not only can we show you the cover, but now we can show you, it's like I almost want to do like a catalog tour because there's just so much pretty, like now I can show you the inside. I'm not probably showing you very well, but you guys, oh my, I've already like gone through and marked my book all up. I have to make my little check marks next to everything that I already have so I don't buy it again. I'm just so excited. The new colors. So I went through my whole stamp studio and kind of basically got rid of anything that was retiring. It's down at the stamp studio. It's ready for the buy one, get one free sale. She likes the feel of the new book. Yeah, it's actually, I feel like it's not quite as thick. I was a little bit like wanting the back cover to be a little bit thicker. That'd be my only comment. But I think it was good from like a kind of recycling, reuse kind of perspective. I think they're being very eco-friendly with this catalog. So yeah, but I just had so much fun kind of cleaning out all the old stuff, especially the old colors, and like rearranging all my colors. So now I have the new set of the brights, because a bunch of the brights moved to regals, so I got everything really organized, and I just love like this rainbow of colors. I wish my stamp studio is super small. If anybody's ever wondered why I do this kind of in my little front room here, because my stamp studio is so small, like I think I would feel like I'm all like squinched in there and not have enough room to do everything. But someday I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of my stamp studio because I think it's fun. People are always wondering how you organize things, and I feel like I have a decent system for me. It's not beautiful by any means, but everything's like out in the open, because I used to kind of tuck everything in drawers and cupboards, and then I never used any of it because I couldn't see any of it. So now everything is like wide open, so it's like really overwhelming to the eye, I think, when you look at it. But I always know everything that I have because I can see it all out too. So anyway, if you guys do not have one of these annual catalogs yet and you would like one, just comment on here, send me a message, and I will make sure to get one out to you because you are going to have so much fun flipping through this new catalog. Yeah, so I think we are ready to move the camera down, okay? So go ahead and turn your heads away, eyes away. Oh, I guess I had this other, so this was one of the cards. I had that card to show you. I know that I demonstrated this card a couple weeks ago, but that's an example of some of the Designer Series paper, that In Color Designer Series paper, a cute example of how you could use that paper on a card if you win it for your online order, okay? All right, so go ahead and turn your heads away. I'm gonna have to grab my quick sip of water and we will move on to phase 2 of Facebook Live. Okay, so give me one sec, sorry. It's probably like, I don't know, I think it probably would make me dizzy. Oh yeah, all the buses are gonna be going by now too. Oh boy. Okay, well it's probably a good thing that I closed my windows. All right, so the first thing, oh wait, hold on, let me grab my calendar. Okay, so here's the calendar for June, right? Okay, so you guys all know this, the new catalog kickoff. I think that's why I feel even crazier than normal, because this is a huge event for me to prepare for. Basically, I have to clean everything out of the studio that is old stuff and get kind of all new displays set up, and then come up with projects, and there's just a lot to do, and clean out my craft room too. So anyway, I have been prepping like all week long like crazy for this. So that is this afternoon from 4 until 7, or tomorrow on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then next week, those Bubble Over Class To Go kits will ship out by next Wednesday, June 6th. And then I'm going to jump because I've got my RSVPs for bingo are actually due next, well, a week from Monday, the 11th. We're playing bingo down on Thursday, June 21st. That's from 6 until 9. But I need to have RSVPs back here on the 11th because I have to figure out how many people we're going to have and get everything ordered so I can have it in time, because it takes about a week to come in, and then get everything kind of prepped and ready to go for bingo. So bingo, basically we play bingo, and the bingo prizes are product out of our new annual catalog. So let me know if you're interested in that. I can give you more details. Bingo is awesome. It's a great event because you get to play fun games and win product, and then we also do a couple of make and takes at bingo too, so we'll be playing with some fun new product at bingo as well. And then more fun new product we'll be playing with for sure at our Simple Beautiful card class, which is always the second Wednesday of the month. So it's June 13, and now the times are from 5 until 9. I tightened that up a little bit because it's still a really big window of time. Most people do like a 2-hour block, and this is still a 4-hour block of time. So card class, Simple Beautiful card class, second Wednesday, June 13th from 5 until 9. And then 2 days later, because I basically clean up Wednesday night and we come back on Friday afternoon and we have another class with the same project. So if you can't come Wednesday, check out Friday. That's from 1 until 3. So that's always the Friday after the second Wednesday, if that makes sense, from 1 until 3. The following week, on the third Tuesday of the month, is our group gathering, our Inspired Stampers group gathering, and that's at 6:30 p.m. on June 19th. Then bingo, bingo, bingo is on Thursday the 21st from 6 until 9. And then at the end of the month, which I'm not going to wish June away, but these months just fly by, don't they? Let's see, the last Tuesday of the month is the scrapbook and memory keeping classes. And again, those are anytime from 5 until 9. So if you have any questions on any of those, oh, you know what else I should tell you too? I'm going to show you in just a sec, but I didn't even write it on here. So Friday, June 22nd, the Varied Vases class to go, those RSVPs will be due on June 22nd. So I think I'm going to show you that now. I kind of gave you a quick peek last week, but I got my YouTube video done, and I have to tell you guys, I have to give you details on this Varied Vases class to go. So let me kind of get everything set out here. So if you miss any of the details here, I have that YouTube video uploaded to YouTube, obviously. So if you check out the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio on YouTube, if you become a subscriber, then you never miss out on anything. So you can always do that too, right? So what I did, because this has been my most favorite stamp set, I think, because I didn't even realize this stamp set has 34 photopolymer stamps in it. So it is a huge stamp set. And the kind of fun thing when I first started playing with it, I was, for example, like stamping these flowers and then coloring them in. But they all have their own little guys that you can stamp inside of there. So those go inside of there, those little babies go inside of there, and then these go inside of here. This one goes inside of those. Do you guys get the idea? So you can stamp it maybe in a darker color, and then a lot of times for the inside coloring, I was stamping off a little bit and then stamping so that you can even do it in the same color. Oh, I should have my bookmarks. I'm gonna have to show you guys those next week because I use this stamp set on my bookmarks too to show all the in colors. And they're super cute. So yeah, I gotta make a note to remember to show you guys those. But then they've got all of the different vases. You can just stamp just the outline or the inside or the detail there. So I think that's the idea with the Varied Vases set. The variety is unbelievable. The things that you can do. Plus they've got cute sentiments. The thanks, hello, birthday wishes, hoping your day blooms with happiness, and you are simply the best. There's just so many possibilities. It's unbelievable with this stamp set. 34 photopolymer stamps, right? And then the super cute vase builder punch. So it punches out the 3 different sizes of vases and then the little tulip and the leaf, right? Okay, so let me show you. These are the 4 projects that we are making in the Varied Vases class to go. So you're going to get all the supplies basically to make 2 of each of these cards. So you're going to make 2 of this guy with that. You're going to get 2 of those faceted buttons. Oh, this is my absolute favorite because I love that polka dot tulle ribbon, right? So you're going to make 2 of those with those cute little tulips. You're going to make 2 of these, which this is my new favorite Highland Heather, this color. 2 of this guy, and then my favorite designer series paper right now too. This is the Garden Impression designer series paper. You're going to make 2 of those, okay? So let me give you the details on it. And then, like I said, I have it on YouTube. So if you need, to refer back to it later, you can always do that. But so the first option is option number 1, and it is a doozy of a bundle of products that you get. So you get the Photopolymer Varied Vases stamp set. You get the Vases Builder Punch. And then we're actually going to do, because I use a bunch of the new colors, so I wanted to get these ink pads in your hand, right? Can you guys see all of these? So we have Petal Pink, Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, and Highland Heather. So you're going to get all of that product, all that awesome new product. You're going to get make and takes to make 2 of each of these cards, plus the PDF tutorial. I am also, I forgot to bring it over. I am going to throw in a bolt of this ribbon, the polka dot, the white polka dot tulle ribbon, if you order option number 1, because it's $100. So it's, like I said, it's kind of a whopper of a bundle of products. You get so much, but I'm throwing in that ribbon for free too, okay? And then option number 2 is if you do not want the ink pads. Maybe you already have them or you're going to buy them all. There is like a new ink pad collection, so you can get these 5 plus I don't even remember, maybe 10 other ink pads. And they do discount that. So maybe you're going to get the ink pads that way. So you just want the stamp set and punches and all of the make and takes. That option number 2 is $57. You also get the PDF tutorial, the step-by-step on how to put everything together with measurements and colors and all of that. So you can duplicate it too later if you'd like to. Okay. Option number 3 is if you do not want the punch. Okay. So you're just going to get the stamp set and then the make and take supplies for 2 of each of these cards. You also get that PDF tutorial. So option number 3 is $41, okay? And all 3 of those options ship priority mail for $7. If you're local and you want to do studio pickup, just pick that option, and then the $7 shipping fee is waived, okay? Option number 4 is basically if you don't want any of this stuff, you just want the PDF tutorial that tells you exactly how to put everything together with the measurements and the colors and exactly what I used. That option number 4 is $15, and that one is available anytime. So even after the class to go is done, you can still order that PDF tutorial. That one's always available. That one's emailed directly to you. You don't even have to wait for the RSVP date. As soon as I see that you've signed up for that, I email that PDF tutorial to you. Okay, then the last option number 5 is for anybody in my Inkspired Stampers downline group. You can get the make and takes for each of these cards, so 2 of each of them. Sorry, I just totally jumped. Oh my gosh, there are some boys, I think they just knocked on the front door and then they're running down the street. So I'm like, oh no, I feel like I need to put signs up on my house. I'm doing a Facebook Live, go away, don't bother me. But that would probably draw more kids to do that, wouldn't it? So some crazy neighborhood kids. Sorry, I'm off track. But okay, yeah, so that option number 5 is for my downline. Get the make and take materials, 2 of each of them. It's a significant savings. You pay just $12 for the make and takes, plus you get the PDF tutorial. The idea would be that maybe you want to do this class on your own, in your home or however, wherever you do classes. So it's a great way because then you get the supplies to make everything exactly what you need, plus the step-by-step on how to put it all together and offer that class on your own. So let me know if you have any questions or if you're interested. Registration closes on June 22nd, and then expected shipping date of the kits will be Tuesday, July 3rd. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoy these cards. I just had so much fun. I think it's the colors, right? When you look at the colors, oh my gosh, I love the ink pads. They're just so much fun. I love this playing with the new product has really reinvigorated me. So hopefully it does that for you as well. Okay. All right, let's see what's next. I think I went through all of that, right? Okay, hold on, one more quick sip of water. And then, so I got a card in the mail the other day, and I was like, oh, look at this pretty, look at the envelope. Okay, so this is the whole, when you go to your mailbox and all you have are magazines and junk mail and bills, and then slipped somewhere in there is this fabulous, and you're like, oh, it's handwritten, it's not printed, it's not a label. And then I saw, from Salt Lake City. Oh my gosh, I wonder who this is from. And look at how cute all of that is, right? So let's see, who's it from? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at, and then I'm looking at this, I'm like, I don't recognize this card. Where did this card come from? So I'll show you in a sec, because of course, as soon as I saw this, then I had to go get my catalog and figure out, you know, where is this card in the catalog, right? So it says hi, obviously with the cute little dot there. And it's from, well, let's see, it says, Amy dear, I am so thankful I got to spend some time with you a couple weeks ago. You are pretty amazing and we are lucky to have you as a demo. I love talking to you and getting to know you. Hope you are well, and then I get to see you again soon. XOXO Shannon. And this is from Shannon West, because I got to have breakfast with her a couple weeks ago. So I have to write her a little card back and say, thank you for the card. It was so fun. And then obviously thank you for breakfast too. I should have been doing that a long time ago, now that I'm thinking about that. Okay, but so let me show you, because I was like, look at the cute card and the envelope, right? What is this? Where is this in our catalog? So I started flipping, because that's the fun thing to do right now. And I think it's on page, on page 11. Can you guys see? Let me get up close for a sec, okay? Let me just flip that right here. So this is the Calligraphy Essentials Project Kit. And it's $18, and let's read about it. It says it makes 16 cards for each of 4 designs. Okay, so if you guys can tell, this card is obviously that guy right there. But that one says celebrate, right? And then there's the smile and a hello and thank you. But the idea is that you learn, or I think you can color in is what's happening here, right? So here's a stamp, the Calligraphy Essentials stamp set that says celebrate, thank you, hello, smile, and I think you're great. This one is shown at actual size, and it says these are shown at like 50%. So those are like twice as big. They're more like that size, right? So you could, and I think, I haven't really read through this, but I believe the idea is, oh yeah, it says 13 calligraphy practice sheets. So it's kind of going to give you an idea of how to write in that calligraphy style, right? So you can stamp these with those stamps, and then you can use your markers to kind of write like they do. Or you can be super fabulous like Shannon was, and she just did this all on her own. I'm sure she just grabbed her marker. This is probably, I'm thinking Lovely Lipstick without knowing for sure. I'm thinking that's the color on there. Yep, it says Coastal Cabana. Oh, because look at that. I didn't even notice that. You can get a little 2-pack, a Coastal Cabana and Lovely Lipstick Stampin' Write markers. You can get both of those. And then those, yeah, that makes sense, because here's Coastal Cabana and here's Lovely Lipstick. Oops, that's not even in the view. Lovely Lipstick and Coastal Cabana. How cool. So super duper cute. Very simple cards, right? But I think they're very eye-catching. I love kind of the printed detail on there, and then you get some sequins so you can kind of add a little bit of texture, and then that cute label that she just wrote that hi right on there. I think she's very artistic. I would be a little nervous about writing like that. Maybe she practiced for a while. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. So anyway, I just had to show you guys that, because I just cannot express to you the power of a handmade card and how much it touches people and how fun, how exciting it is, right, to see that in your mailbox amongst all the other stuff that you really could care less about, right? So I just had to share that with you guys. Plus, I think this is one of those kits that I may have just run right past and not really paid any attention to. But now that I can see how cute the little coordinating envelopes are with the cards, you can kind of, like in very, very small, you kind of get the idea. So those are the labels right there, right? And then the envelopes, the practice sheets, and then the cards. So very cute option if you need some simple cards, right? So I had to share that with you guys. I thought that was really fun. And now I have to remember to send her a card back, because I think that's just, oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I think we are ready to do our demonstrations. Well, hi, Nikki and Beth. Hello, how are you guys? I hope everybody's good today. So let me I'm gonna grab my grid paper. And here, this is the new host code, okay? Can you guys, oops, that's not really in view very well, is it? Okay, let me get, I think I do need that, don't I? But I'm going to move these ink pads out of the way because I don't need those anymore. on my stamp set. I'm gonna need that, I think. Okay, so let's get into view, make sure we're good, right? So here's our new host code for the month of June. It's 9QDESF6D. Okay, so that's the host code that you're going to want to use if you order online. When you order at least $30, you're going to get the projects that I demonstrate in just a moment, and your name is entered into the drawing to win. I moved it way out of the way to move that in color paper pack, right? So those are the stripes. I love the polka dots. I'm a polka dot girl. And then those are the polka dots. So your name will go into the drawing to win that pack, the 6x6 2018-20 in color designer series paper. Okay, so I'm going to scoot that up a bit so you guys can still see that host code. The host code is always on my blog. I do need to get on there and update that though, because I've been, I think, like I said, kind of overwhelmed with trying to get ready for the new catalog kickoff this afternoon. So there are a few things left to do still. Oh my goodness. All right, let me just check my notes because I feel like I've gone. Have we really done everything already? But I think we have. You know, and I have to tell you guys, I've never actually forgotten anything. That's how good I am, right? Well, it's how good I am at like reading my notes as I'm trying to talk at the same time. But yeah, because I would just hate that, to have something that I wanted to tell you guys about and then I forgot to tell you. So, but I think we are good. Okay, so let me show you. These are actually two, and I'm going to tell you, they are very simple projects, because these are also the cards that we're going to be doing as our make and takes this afternoon and tomorrow at the new catalog kickoff and buy one get one free event. Okay, so the idea is I don't want to overwhelm people with the stamping and project making. I want to do a couple of cute, simple projects, and then there are lots of displays and kind of information and drawings and shopping to do, right? So I want to give people a little taste without being too overwhelmed, right? So in honor of my Varied Vases class to go, I put this cute, simple little card together for everybody to make. So I'm going to show you how we make this one. And then this will be one of the projects that you will get if you put your online order in, okay? So let me get the pieces out. I've got some kind of a note here. Okay. Yes, now I remember that. Okay. You know what we're going to do first? I think we're going to emboss. So we've got this Whisper White piece. We're going to emboss that with our simple stripe embossing folder. We're going to do that first. Let me grab the Big Shot. Okay. Here we go. I have the wrong platform in here, so I'm going to have to fix that. I've got the magnetic one in there. Can you guys see? So just for you, I have brand new, never cut before. You can't even really see them, can you? You get like the reflection of everything. So these are my brand new cutting pads, and we're not even going to cut on the very first crank through here. So we're going to get our Big Shot platform. We are going to get our simple stripe embossing folder, and we're going to get one sheet of cardstock, okay? We're going to pop this guy in here. Okay, this one it is pretty critical that it's straight, so I think that looks good. I mean, unless you wanted it to be kind of crooked, otherwise it might be kind of funny looking. That could be kind of cool though if you wanted it to be like stripes on an angle. Oops. Oh, after all that, I need two of them. I'm so used to using the dynamic folders now that only use one of these that I forgot. This is still a skinny one, so we need two. Okay, so here we go. Cranking our handle. Sorry, there might be a little wiggle here. And I apologize. This is kind of a, what do I want to say? You know, you won't be surprised, I guess, if you come down to the studio, if you're watching today, because obviously these are the projects that we're making there, but that's okay. I think it'll just make you want to come even more, right? And make the projects with me. So moving the Big Shot out of the way, right? Okay. Let's see, let me get everything out here, what we need. So, and the other idea for me in creating this project was I wanted to show some of our new in colors too, because I'm really hoping that this card catches people's eye and that they're interested in joining the in color club, right? So that was the other kind of idea behind this particular project. Okay. So let me show you, I've got so many pieces here. I think in case I made a mistake, I brought doubles of a lot of things. So, okay, let me show you measurements. So here is our, oops, I got a sticky on there. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, this Varied Vases stamp set and punch are on page 45 in our new annual catalog, if you haven't caught it yet. Okay, so this is the new pineapple punch, one of our new in colors, right? Piece of cardstock. I cut it in half along the 11-inch side at 5.5, okay? And then along the 8.5-inch side, I scored it at 4.25 inches. For, as always, our nice crisp fold on our card. Our piece of Whisper White cardstock measures 4 inches by 5.25 inches, okay? And then these two little pieces right here, let me show you those too. We've got our, this is the new blueberry bushel, right? So that's the cardstock that measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then the white piece that layers on there is just 1/4 inch smaller. So it's 2 inches by 3 inches, okay? So let's do our stamping. I gotta find, I'm like, where's my example? I moved it up out of the way, right? Okay, so we are going to use our basic black ink. Nope, we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna actually use lovely lipstick first. Sorry, I'm moving everything. We have our lovely lipstick. This is my trick. I probably shouldn't even be showing you guys this, but sometimes I don't wanna open the ink pads all the way if I'm just doing one quick stamp, so I kind of put it on its back like this. I think you're gonna wanna be really careful not to break it, basically. But if I'm only inking one little thing, because then I can just boop, close it up. Super simple. Okay, so this goes down right along the bottom. We're kind of making a little shelf right here. So that's the little shelf in lovely lipstick, right? Okay, then let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I kind of want to use it to eyeball. I'm gonna scoot this out of the way. And my little note said, and this is the strategic part of stamping with this Vases Builder Punch, because I'm using this punch. So I want to stamp it upside down. Can you see that? And over here on this left-hand side of this strip of cardstock. And I'll just be telling everybody that at class today too. Because then you put it in and it's right on that side. It's not really a big deal, but you could, if you stamped over here, then you would put it in this way and you get pieces of all those other things that you don't really need, okay? So we are gonna stamp upside down on the left-hand side with our blueberry bushel ink, right, in this cute little vase. So we're gonna, oops, I don't even have it upside down. Look at that, I'd probably do it wrong. Tap, tap, tap. Press straight down, lift straight up. Okay, beautiful. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop playing. Obviously, I cannot stop playing with this stamp set and this punch. They are so cute. Okay, we're gonna put this. Can you guys see that? Punch that, and there are gonna be little pieces all over the place. That's one of those things with this punch. It's inevitable to not have little pieces everywhere. Okay, so this is what I was saying, was I wanted to kind of put that on there to get an idea of where I'm putting my flower. So I've got my basic black ink again, right? I'm gonna do my tap, tap, tap. And I want that, I think it's probably right about there. You just don't want those stems to go down further, right? So yeah, isn't that cute? So those flowers are just kind of sticking up quite a bit out of there. Now the last step, and this is what I was showing you guys, was the fun little, these little guys are gonna fit right inside of there. And we're gonna use our pineapple punch ink. Oops, I got that turned around on these little guys. And you're just gonna kind of, I actually kind of hold the stamp in my hand a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's almost perfect. And I didn't even use my Stamparatus. Whew, I don't know if I could do that again. Okay, so there, that's the idea. We also need to get a little, so this is just a little 1/2 inch wide strip of cardstock that we are going to use our lovely lipstick ink again. And we're gonna just stamp our thanks. I'm gonna do it kind of right in the middle there. That'll work, okay. And then we're just gonna kind of trim off either end of that. So I think we are good. We are gonna put a dimensional on the back of our little vase. I'm going to put him right on there right now so I don't lose him. Okay. Oh, so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. I think I could just keep playing with this stamp set forever, really. All right, my adhesive. Now I'm going to put my white piece. I will tell you guys, I'm trying to be careful because there is something about this embossing folder, and maybe it was my other, I didn't use my brand new cutting pads, but it almost embosses and kind of rips right through there. So I'm going to be kind of gentle when I'm putting my adhesive on. I do like to get it kind of all over the place on when it's embossed like this, because otherwise it kind of pops up. I don't like that wrinkly look, but I'm trying to be careful because one of them literally fell apart on me and I had to run it another one. So just keep that in mind. I think because it smushes it so much, it really almost thins it out. So, okay, I have to tell you guys, I'm really, really happy that those boys that knocked on the door and ran away and they're not coming back. Because I would be like jumping out of my skin every time they did that because I'm so focused on hanging out with you guys and making these fun cards. Okay, so we're putting those pieces on as I'm talking. We're going to add our dimensionals. So you guys can see this is a simple card. There are a few steps to it, but this stamp set just really lends itself to that clean and simple look, which I'm drawn to more and more lately. Okay, so we're going to put him maybe right about there. Okay, then we're just going to trim our little thanks stamp. We didn't do anything fancy at all with this guy. Just trim him off there, right? And I'm going to put a little mini dimensional on this side. Where are my minis? Right here. Okay, to pop him up. And then the other side actually kind of tacks onto the part that I've already lifted up, so I'm going to put some adhesive there, okay? Oh, I did that exactly opposite. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I know this is the fix. We're going to do two. We're going to do, yeah, oh boy, okay. And now all these little things are being funny too. Okay, this is what we're doing. So we've got one, and then I'm actually going to stack another one on top of it, and that should make it, because I didn't want it to look crooked. Does that make sense? It was, if it would have both been up on dimensionals, yeah, that's gonna work. So that just pops up. That's like a super duper, super duper dimensional there, okay? And then one more step. We are gonna tie, this is just our simple white baker's twine that carried over from, I was trying to find something kind of more fun and exciting, and I almost put some of our in color ribbon on, but I kind of liked the simple of this one. I think maybe the ribbon might have distracted a little bit from the simplicity of the card. So I changed my mind, and I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive. And what I like to do, so can you guys see, I just have some adhesive there, and then I literally kind of roll it up with my finger. So it almost makes like a little mini glue dot. The glue dots are too big for something like this, but I think that works really, really well. And there's our cute, simple thank you, our thanks card. Hi, Karen. How are you today? So that is project number one to show you guys. So now bear with me a sec because I got to get everything put back in my little tub to take down to the studio and get set up for the new catalog kickoff. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm doing a good job. Grab my embossing folder. Okay. All right, I need to clean these guys off, so we'll get those out of the way. All right, let's get that twine put back in there too. Okay, so project number 2 is, let me show you. Oh my gosh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you first. Oops, those are not, yeah, marks from the card. I wanna show you where this product is in the catalog, okay? So, on page 128, I am loving that I can show you guys the catalog now. Oh my gosh, it's been kind of like really difficult to not open this up and show you guys things in the catalog. So, oh, thanks, Karen. I appreciate that. All right, so Garden Impressions Suite, right? Let's see, what do we have? Lots of beautiful stuff in the Garden Impressions Suite. It says, create glorious gardens with images inspired by Impressionist art, which it really does have that kind of feel too, doesn't it? Okay, so have you guys peeked at these things? I do not have this stamp set yet, and I cannot wait. It's one of the first things that I'm going to be ordering. I held off, tried to be good and not order too much, so I've been doing a really good job of playing with what I have, and I cannot wait to get some more stuff. Because look at these butterflies are beautiful. This detail that you can die cut. I'm going to show you the dies in a sec, but look at all of these wonderful projects. And I love the stamps too. Just that cute, simple look of that stamp. Okay, so here are all the stamps. This is the abstract impression stamps. So you feel like, oh my gosh, could I really use another flower stamp? But they all are different, and they've got some great sentiments. It says, so happy about your happy news. Thank you. There's so much to love about you. If flowers were hugs, I'd send you 1,000, and kindness changes everything. Awesome sentiments, right? And then down at the bottom of the page is the the Springtime Impressions Thinlits dies. So it's 3 beautiful, ooh, look at all of that detail. And then the beautiful detail on the butterfly, and then the cute little flower too. So fabulous, fabulous suite. And then there's one more page that they show you, because we are going to be using this Garden Impression Designer Series paper. Have you guys seen that? Most favorite, love, 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 love that paper. There's another cute kind of background stamp, the Artisan Textures background stamp. And then here we go. We're using some of this metallic ribbon combo pack. So cute. And then look at those little blossoms elements. They're teeny tiny little, really pretty roses in colors that coordinate, of course, right? Okay, so enough about the suite and the catalog. Let's get to our stamping, right, ladies? Okay. So here, oh, excuse me, I'm throwing my punches around. Okay, so here is the card. Another simple card, but I had to feature this Designer Series paper. It's that Garden Impression Designer Series paper, and I absolutely love it. And then I'll show you the stamp set that we use, because I don't have that Artistic Impression stamp set yet, so I went with another one that I think works really well with this, okay? So let me show you how we're going to do this card, right? Oh, and so this is some of the new Petal Pink cardstock. So just it's kind of a dusty pink. It's not quite as pinky as some of our other ones, but just a really nice kind of a dusty pale pink. And I think it works really well with this Designer Series paper, because you can it really pulls, especially from this one, it really pulls the Petal Pink. Well, hi, Sandy. How are you? I'm glad you can join us. You can rewind later and check back in and see what else we demonstrated and talked about if you'd like to. Okay, so let's keep going on this project then. All right, what do we need? You know, I always, before I start pulling everything out, I'm going to do this. We're going to die cut, because this is one of the scallop circles from the layering circle framelits. So let's do that, because that's the only die cutting that we need to do. And then we'll have that done and out of the way, because the other one is a punch, so that's really, really simple. All right, so we've got our Big Shot. I'm gonna put that one here. We need our magnetic platform this time to do our die cutting. And then we've got our clear pieces there. Okay, so with our layering circle framelits, right, I've got this one that I've pulled out. Could I even tell you guys which size it is? You might be able to figure it out. I always put that one there so I know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th largest size in the layering circle framelits, because all those are bigger and the other ones are smaller, okay? Even though it's not very organized, I do know what I'm doing, ladies. I promise. Or it doesn't look very organized. Maybe that's what I'll say. Okay, so we're going to lay that down on there. And then we've got our other clear piece on top. We're cranking our handle. Going to make our cut. All right, popping that through. Okay, love how that pops right out, right? Okay, moving the Big Shot out of the way. And, Okay, let me show you measurements of things too. So with our petal pink cardstock, we're still in view, right? Okay. Our 8.5 by 11 piece of petal piece, or what is it called? Petal pink cardstock. Cut it in half at 5.5 inches and score it in half at 4.25 inches. Okay. Then we have our gorgeous, let me show you the front and back sides of these. So this is some of the Garden Impression Designer Series paper. It's the same size. They both measure 3 by 3 inches, okay? So here's the front, and then there's the back of that one. Looks kind of similar, right? But it has that total Monet painting look, doesn't it? And then there's this side, and then there's that side too. Isn't it? Oh, it's hard to, this is one where I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of packs because I love both sides of these things, and it's really hard to decide which one to use. Okay, so we are using that side and that side. So we can add our adhesive. Okay, so again, I made these cards very simple, so to not be overwhelming today and tomorrow, add the buy one get one free event, right? And be able to show lots of beautiful product to get your hands on some things, start playing with some things like, woo, I love this new ribbon. So this is a combo pack. I can't remember what it's called, but you get the new petal pink. It's the metallic ribbon, right? Can you guys kind of see the shimmery metallic-ness? And then this one is our new, gosh, what is this green? I am drawing a blank. This is going to be hard for me to, I kind of have the in-color names down, but this one I am drawing a blank on. It's what the deep green. It's not Tranquil Tide. It's the new, maybe shaded spruce. That might be the color. Okay, so they'll be able to pick whichever one of these they would like to do. So you know what? Maybe just for kicks, maybe we'll do the green one on here because we already have. So we already have petal pink on there, so that nice soft subtle. Let's try the green one on here and see what we think of it, okay? You guys can tell me which one you like better than too. And then maybe I'll put both of these down at the studio for display and people can decide which one they would like to use themselves, right? So how I did this, because can you guys see, so this is gonna cover up where this comes together, right? So if that makes sense, we are gonna wrap this through here and cut it so they'll come together. Ooh, I made that a little bit short. But anyway, I'm going to adhere that right about there, right? And then let's make sure it's flat on the back here though. And is there one side better than the other? Yeah, I think I want to see this side. Okay, so yeah, maybe make yours a little bit longer. This is going to work, but I did not give myself much wiggle room. Where do I want that? Right about there. Okay, and it's going to go right in between the two. All right, I think we're going to be okay, right? So we're going to put a bunch of adhesive there, tack that down there, and then we're going to put a bunch of adhesive right here, and we're going to tack that one down right there, right? Okay, now for our stamping, right? Because this is going to cover so you won't even know. So it's kind of a good way to use not too much, you know, just what you need in terms of the amount of ribbon, right? Okay. I was trying to decide if that was straight, but I think it's straight enough. Okay, so this is my other most favorite stamp set right now, the Detailed with Love stamp set. So we used Happy Birthday, but can you see there's a Let's Celebrate, Life is Sweeter with Friends Like You, Thank You, and I Love You. And then So Many Smiles Begin With You. And then a bunch of other cute little embellishments and flowers and things, right? So we are going to use that Happy Birthday and our Calypso Coral ink. Okay, so on this strip of cardstock, so we're using, it's the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So this strip is probably about 2 inches wide. Just need to have it wide enough to be able to do your punching. So we're going to pop that guy right there, right? And then we're going to put some adhesive on here. Okay, and add him to this guy. We're going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. And we're going to pop this on our card, and we're going to make sure that this is tacked down really well, because when I came to look at my other card this morning after I did it yesterday, it was kind of coming apart. So make sure you tack that ribbon down really well. Okay. And then that is going to go there. And if you get really lucky, you get your dimensionals on there, and then that'll hold everything in place very nicely. Now our last step is to add some of our cute little Share What You Love artisan pearls. So I thought these, you could pick any color you wanted, and I think they would all be gorgeous on here. I picked kind of these kind of peachy, I think I did a lighter, yeah, on this one I did the lighter. That feels like really like the petal pink color to me. So I think I've got a couple of these that are a little bit darker left. So can you guys see those? I think these are the ones I used on the first card. So I'm going to use this little bit darker one on here. I don't know if they gave us color names for these or not, but we're going to put that. If you don't push too hard, you can pop those, you know, put them on and move them a little bit if you need to. So there we go. There is our next card. So cute, simple. Love that people are going to get their hands on a bunch of the Garden Impression Designer Series paper, the new metallic ribbon combo pack, and the new artisan pearls. So I hope you guys enjoyed these projects as much as I do showing you them, right? And then make sure, just don't forget, if you put your online order in of at least $30 by this next Wednesday, which is June 6th at midnight, you are going to receive the projects. And you can tell me, I love doing this now, do you like this one better with the, oh gosh, what did I say this was? Shaded spruce ribbon? Or do you like that one better with the petal pink ribbon, right? And then you're also going to get that cute little thank you card too. Plus, your name goes in the drawing to win the awesome Designer Series paper, the 2016-18 in color paper pack. Okay, so just a $30 online order gets you all of that. Make sure to use this host code, and then if you bump your order up to $50, you always get a free embellishment, and then you also always get those projects too. Plus, maybe you're the winner of that Designer Series paper. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you do not have our next annual catalog, today is the day we can start ordering out of that. If you need a catalog, let me know. I'm happy to send one to you. Yeah, and just happy summer. You guys, summer is here, and it's just a wonderful, fresh, like refreshing, vibrant time of the year. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the projects today. Come see me. My mind is already like racing now. I'm already on to like buy one, get one free, new catalog kickoff. Today from 4 to 7, tomorrow from 10 to 2 at the Stamp Studio. Come see me. I'd love to have everybody come hang out and play and make these projects and shop from the BOGO sale. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you were inspired, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.